Okay, so Frankie and I are doing protection charms for each other. And we didn't plan anything. That was the whole premise, and now they're here and we're just figuring it out. So,
Flies.
yeah.
Not a lot. I'm hoping you have herbs.
Yeah, I have some of my herbs here. I have enough. I have enough here. It'll be fine. I think the first thing we need to figure out is what kind of protection charms each person wants.
Yes. I have the ability to make 2 to 5 different ones.
Damn, okay.
I literally, Italian folk magic is like red bag, gold pin, iron, rue.
And that's all you need.
That's all you need, like a Saint metal, and you're good.
Nice.
I didn't bring most of my herbal allies because I'm like, I can just raid your kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. What kind of protection charm do I want? I feel like you're just known for like evil eye protection. I feel like that'd be great. That'd be great. That iron shit. Yeah. Okay.
I'm so excited.
All right, cool.
I don't know what the fuck do I want? I didn't think about this.
That's fine.
I could do a carpet. I already have like 2. What kind of, I feel like, so I know that you do real good home protections.
I do love doing home
So
protection.
maybe you could do a home protection that I can hang in my house.
Hell yeah. I'm so down for that. All right.
Because I want like something that I can like hang.
Yeah.
Because most of the ones in Italian folk magic is you fucking hide it. You like stuff it somewhere. So
Oh,
no one
yeah.
sees it.
Yeah, I have a couple of, I have like a lot of hidden ones, but I do really love like making the really pretty witchy looking ones. All right, well that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna have Frankie make me an evil eye protection charm. I don't know.
Should I talk you through too kind of what I'm doing?
Sure.
So I can kind of give you some information. And I
Yeah.
can explain the importance of each item too.
Do you want to like set up at my altar and then do it as you do it, or
I can do it on the floor.
you wanna do it on the floor?
I also,
This is a floor working.
it's also a cat.
That's true.
Folk magic really is. I'll do
It
this on
is,
the floor.
yeah.
I need fennel seeds,
Okay, I have those.
a piece of paper, a pen,
What kind of color?
black,
Okay.
angelica root if you have
I
it,
think I actually have that.
and rue if you have it.
I do not have root.
Okay, that's okay. I have rue water. I came
Okay.
prepared.
Yeah, I was like, you're the only person that I know that has rue, and some
God, that's
botanicas that are
wild.
like around here. Which, speaking of, we should go there. We should go.
We should.
today.
If you don't have, I brought rue water because I ran out of rue recently and I had to make revy bags for people.
Okay.
And I was like, so I always recommend that you feed the revy bag a little bit with rue water if there's no actual root in it. And then so fennel, angelica. Do you have garlic cloves?
Yes.
3 garlic cloves.
Perfect.
And then that's kind of it. I'm gonna make you a real basic one, but those are some pretty strong assholes. They pretty much take care of anything.
Do you just want like a general protection, or do you want like protection from certain things, or do you want like kind of like an all encompass protection type of vibe?
A specific one that you're like jonesing for?
I think we're just gonna whip something together. Are you about to do your? Oh yeah, you're doing it right now. Wait.
Yeah.
We're just gonna watch you like put this together as you hear me like rummaging,
Clattering in the
like don't
background.
mind me, don't mind me.
Oh, you know what? I gotta anoint myself. No, I have an oil that I use on my hands when I make things like this, called the Cure All oil, which you may or may not see in a shop release at the end of April. Is part of it. I don't want to spray you with rue because it's not good for cats, so I will do it over here. Leave that sprayed sheet to dry. Did already spray this with rue water. Get some iron nails. I like to use 3. No. 3. I got 3 iron nails in there. Good job. 3 garlic cloves. This is the very basic one, by the way, but it is like, if anyone is Italian and watching this, it's a really good basis to build off of for your own practice. Like, specific prayers, 3 garlic cloves, iron, salt, and herbal allies. These are the stinkiest little garlic cloves.
Thank you.
They're so stinky. You're gonna recite a prayer or an invocation. Is this a grindler?
Yeah.
How am I gonna do this?
Do you want like a little bowl to grind it into first?
Yeah. Fucking last night they handed me a salt grinder too. I'm like, I can't do anything with this. I just realized that it's not normal for people to have like non-salt grinders.
You want a shaker like a heathen?
Yeah. Because I use a lot of salt. I throw it around my house. What am I supposed to do? Walk around and go tee 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 tee. Quando il nome del Signore del Beata Vergine Maria le cose sia. Oh, I got it.
Jesus. Oh, good.
I almost forgot.
Okay. So, mine is also fairly simple. I have a bowl of all the things. And by all the things, I mean there's like 5 things that I was
I
looking
love
for.
that you have a bowl of things.
I have a bowl of things.
Bowl of
I'm
things.
cut off. Let me just. Yeah, good. Okay. So this is just like twine that I'm gonna be using to tie everything together. This is what it's gonna hang from.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm
Is
pretty
that a bone?
Yeah,
Love it.
I'm pretty sure it's a deer bone. It's either deer or cow.
I love deer.
I found it in Wyoming.
Oh my god. When the fuck did you go to Wyoming?
A bunch of my friends like own land up there, and so
It's so cool.
it's so random. So like I love going up there. There's nothing out there. It's not like there's anything on the land. It's literally just desert.
There's nothing.
But that's why it's so good to find bones. So I
love
find a
that.
ton of bones. And then this is vertebrae from a rabbit
Oh, I love rabbit.
that I found that was roadkill.
I get along so well with rabbit.
Okay, perfect. Because I wanted a local spirit in it, and then this is just to hang it from and put like sigils on.
Nice.
And then this is a crawdad claw. Crab claws are really good for protection.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like you can like grind them up and use it as like powder too.
What?
if
That's
you
so
want.
cool.
But I like to use just like the regular claw. And then these are just feathers that were found in my yard, so more local spirits.
Nice.
They're duck feathers from my neighbors.
Those are duck feathers.
These are duck feathers from my neighbors, which is actually pretty likely being that they're right there. And then this is homemade Florida water from one of my friends. Shout out to you, Carlos. Love you.
Love it.
And then fiery wall of protection from Conjured Cardia.
Ooh, love.
Yeah, this is like my favorite formula so far. So this is what I'm using.
Nice.
And did you decide on like what kind of like
General?
specific? Just general.
Yeah.
Perfect. Somebody's texting me. Oh, it's Franny.
Hi, Franny. The goddess knew, and she could do nothing against fate. Back in the day, were to help us understand gods, which in turn, all of these gods were pieces of our own society and our own humanity, completely out, and have it be all over the place. And you're like, what is the fuck is going on here?
What the fuck is going on here, man?
Sorry. I think are we tilted?
Are we tilted? I think,
I
we
think
are
we're tilted. Yeah. You're not shorter than me.
No, I'm not. We're like the same size. Just slightly different.
Just a little. Just
Yeah.
a little different.
Yeah.
If you want to talk, we should talk about what's kind of in them.
Yeah.
Or like the importance. I pulled from ancestral allies, like herbal allies that my ancestors used or have a lot of importance in Italian folk magic. Or as well as that they have associations with certain saints. So a few examples are salt, no saint there, but very important, basically the great purifier. Fennel seed has associations with Santa Lucia, and then Angelica has associations with Archangel Michael. And so I say the prayer of like the saint that it's associated with over it and put it in. There are also certain like secret prayers in here. Some salt. The bag is anointed and my hands were anointed before making it. And then the idea behind it is that you wear it like against the skin or in a pocket, and while you're wearing, like people can see it like in this video, but while you're wearing it, you don't show it to people.
Okay.
So it's like made to like hide in the bra or like in the pocket,
Just in the titty.
It's got a traditional red bag, black ribbon, gold safety pin. I typically like to pin like little cornos on the outside, but I didn't for this one. There's also like iron in it because of the idea of touching iron, warding off the evil eye. A lot of protective evil eye prayers. The stuff that I used in this is very like I said, if there's anyone in Italian folk magic watching or Italian American folk magic, you could build your own Brevi bag based off of this kind of basis. Herbal allies, Saint Michael is typically invoked, saint metals, iron, garlic cloves, prayers of your choice, and that's kind of making a Brevi bag. This is very specific to like my practice. So the Brevi bags I make are going to include saints that I work with and allies that I work with a lot, versus someone may make a Brevi bag and there's like nothing the same in it because we have different practices. Depends.
Makes sense.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So do I feed this?
I would give it roux water.
Okay.
I remake mine monthly. And if you're not remaking it, I recommend feeding it water or roux water.
Okay.
You also feed it smoke. Typically like protective energies, so fiery wall of protection incense would be good.
Great.
Roux water, normal water. I wouldn't do Florida water.
Okay.
That's very purifying, and roux water is more like protective, banishing type stuff.
Good to know.
You could also like burn a bay leaf near it.
I have a lot of those.
Fucking love bay leaves.
Yeah.
It's good
Sweet.
shit.
Okay, well I've made you a home protection spell. A little different than what you made.
I'm so excited.
So all of these things have been found like locally, except for this bone. This bone is not. This bone's from Wyoming, but like locally. So this bone, I'm not sure if it's like a deer or a cow bone, but I found it in the desert.
I think it's deer.
I'm assuming
I think
it's deer.
too small to be cow.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
it's like a calf. But those are the only two animals that would have this size really out in the desert. So then I also have some like inscriptions here.
Oh my God.
But really it's just like some Bye-Bye-In, and I didn't use it as in like spelling out a word.
Did you say bye-bye?
Bye-Bye-In. Yeah, it's like a it's a Filipino script that
That's so cool.
was trying to be pushed out when the Spanish colonized, but they're actually trying to bring it back into school systems
That's
now
so
in the
cool.
Philippines,
I
which is
love
kind
that.
of cool. So yeah, like Bye-Bye-In, and there's also like ways that each symbol is used like kind of like runes. So each symbol represents and signifies something different, and so I just put like the little symbols here.
Oh, so neat.
And then there's a vertebrae of a rabbit bone.
I love rabbits.
And I had a lot of squirrel bones, but for some reason I was like rabbit bone for Frankie, and they just said that they can
I
roll
work
rabbits.
with rabbits.
So there it is.
I even have a pet rabbit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ginger.
Yeah.
I'm big with rabbits.
And then there is a crawdad claw. It's not a crab claw, but you know, crustaceans.
I love crustaceans.
So beach magic, I know that when you use like crabs, you can take just the outer shell and like grind it up into protective powder, or you can just use, you know, the shell itself. But obviously I'm in a landlocked state, so crawdad will do. Same idea. And then these are all just like some feathers that were found in my yard, and we're saying that they're duck feathers.
Definitely duck feathers.
Totally duck feathers.
100%.
But yeah, I usually just save a lot of items that I just find around, and The biggest thing is when you save items and that you just find, you have to like make sure that they're okay with working with you.
Yeah.
Because if you're just like throwing them in there, most of the time they'll be like, yeah, okay, but they won't do anything for you. You kind of have to ask first. So I've had all of these items for quite some time, and have cleaned I've cleaned this bone. This one was just dry.
Dude, it's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just a dry boy.
Yeah, so yeah, you can just hang this up. And then there's also these little markings right here. It's supposed to like signify community and ancestors.
Oh, I love that.
So, and it's all dressed with
Why is
fiery
the light
wall.
hitting you weird?
Oh, it's
Did you
because
see that?
the lens, yeah, it does that
Oh.
sometimes. So we're just, you know,
It's like an
basking
aura
in the sun.
photo.
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you can just hang this wherever you like. And then I didn't tie this super tight, so you can add beads if you want
Oh, I
of any
like
kinds or
that.
charms.
I may add some saint medals.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do Raphael. Raphael's for travel. Thank you.
You're
Would you
welcome.
recommend hanging it by a door or wherever?
Yeah, I would recommend hanging it by a door, around a door, above a door.
Amazing. Ooh.
Yeah.
I love little spirits.
Yeah, just
got
somewhere that's
chills.
like you can like pass a lot. Something where it can be passed a lot.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's it.
That's our video.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I think other than like the fiery wall of protection oil, if you wanted to add that as like the element of fire, I tried to get all of the elements in there as well.
Oh my god, you really did.
Yeah.
Earth, air, you did. Ooh. I don't work with elements very frequently, so I didn't even
Okay.
think about that.
I love my elements.
I love the elements.
Yeah.
They do be elementing.
Cool. And see, protection charms, totally different.
I know, that's so wild too.
Yeah.
Because traditionally, Italian folk charms would not be like, you wouldn't be able to see them unless
Okay.
they're like horseshoes, chili peppers, etc. Not things you make. The things you make, you hide very close to the skin.
That makes sense though. Yeah, like a low key type of thing.
Very low key. Very
Well, cool.
chill. Yeah.
That is our video of us making each other protection charms. I hope you enjoyed. I also talked about folk practice.
Magic.
Myself.
On my channel, there's a video of us talking about starting folk magic and what folk magic entails. You can hop over to my YouTube if you want to watch that.
Thanks, as always.
Thanks
Best
for
of
watching.
luck. Be kind to each other, and may your gods treat you as you've treated others. Bye.
Bye.